Across the globe, power is shifting in ways that would have been unthinkable just a few years ago. The United States, long considered the uncontested superpower, now faces three major challenges to its dominance: a rising BRICS alliance, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, an intensifying battle over semiconductors, the chips that power everything from smartphones to missiles, and the slow but undeniable drift of once loyal allies exploring independence from Washington's orbit. This isn't about a single event or headline, it's about a pattern, a warning that the US economy and its global influence may be entering an era of irreversible decline, working to reshape global trade and finance. One of the clearest flashpoints is India. On the surface, India is a close US partner, but behind the scenes, its alignment with Russia and its leadership inside BRICS put it on a collision course with Washington. India isn't just another economy. It's the pharmacy of the world, producing over 20% of the generic medicines used globally, including the antibiotics, insulin, and cancer drugs that millions of Americans depend on. If trade tensions escalate, the consequences could be devastating. Higher healthcare costs, shortages of essential drugs, and pressure on hospitals across the US. Instead of isolating India, America risks isolating itself, while India strengthens ties with China, Russia, and other BRICS nations. And medicine is only part of the story. India is also a heavyweight in IT services, textiles, agriculture, and advanced electronics. Any disruption in this supply chain sends shockwaves directly into American businesses and households. Meanwhile, India holds powerful alternatives. It can redirect exports to China, Southeast Asia, or Africa. It can deepen ties inside BRICS, which has been quietly developing financial systems to bypass the US dollar. Instead of weakening India, Washington may be accelerating the very multipolar world it fears most. Another battlefield is technology, specifically semiconductors. For decades, the US controlled the chip industry through alliances with Taiwan, South Korea, and Europe. But that grip is loosening. Efforts to force companies like TSMC and Samsung to expand production in America face massive delays, cost overruns, and a shortage of skilled workers. Meanwhile, China is rapidly scaling up its domestic industry. Its top manufacturer, SMIC, has already achieved production levels once thought impossible without Western technology. Every sanction, every export ban only fuels Beijing's determination to become self-sufficient. And here's the strategic danger. If China surpasses the US in chips, it will dominate the future of artificial intelligence, military defense, and digital infrastructure. Whoever wins the chip war may control the 21st century. While tech dominates the headlines, energy is the foundation of global power. Russia, despite years of sanctions, has secured a lifeline by redirecting oil and gas toward China. Pipelines like Power of Siberia are already delivering massive volumes, and expansions promise decades of reliable, discounted energy for Beijing. This isn't just trade, it's strategy. Russia avoids isolation. China locks in cheap fuel to power its industries. And the US loses influence over global energy flows. Together, Moscow and Beijing are quietly building an energy axis that could dictate the balance of power for half a century. But the cracks in US dominance don't only come from rivals, they come from allies too. Countries once seen as firmly within Washington's orbit, from Europe to Asia, are beginning to rethink their dependence. Some are signing new trade deals with BRICS members. Others are diversifying energy sources, investing in alternative financial systems, or even reducing their US debt holdings. When even loyal allies start exploring independence, it raises an uncomfortable question. What is American power truly built on today, and how much of it is slipping away? Step back, and the picture becomes clear. Allies are drifting, rivals are rising, and the rules of global power are being rewritten, with or without Washington's consent. For decades, the US has been the referee of world affairs, setting the terms of trade, finance, and security. But now it finds itself increasingly on defense, reacting to changes instead of driving them. The question is no longer if the world will become multipolar. The question is whether America can adapt, or whether it will be forced to watch as BRICS and other rising powers redraw the global order. Stay tuned for more breakdowns of global power shifts. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and share your perspective in the comments. Is US dominance fading, or can it reinvent itself in time?